Hey, Greg.
Hey, just burped. Perfect timing.
Nice.
I have a strange habit of when I'm not supposed to burp, it suddenly happens. I think it's a nervous thing.
Burping?
Yeah. I had a sneeze attack on the subway today.
Oh, wow.
It's fantastic. Nobody likes that.
Did you remember to cover your...
Yeah, I know you have to do this.
Yeah, that's the new thing.
That's the new thing, like you're Dracula. This is my sneeze cape.
I have a theory, like when you are on a plane and someone sneezes, my husband and I always say, don't breathe. Don't breathe.
Well, it's because everybody's got flu paranoia. Like everybody is worried about.
Well, I don't want to get the flu, but I don't like the common cold. I hate the common cold.
You just don't like common things.
Yeah, right.
Get me away from the commoners.
Yeah, I don't like the
and
commoners.
their colds.
Yeah. Got any theories today?
I have a lot of good theories. I have a great thing about Russia that is like so mind-blowing that it might upset
the minds
of people around the world. No, it's something that I grew up with, and I will talk about it, and it's kind of my monologue, but I might say it in Ava, about Russian influence, and you know what? It's just it's such an incredible thought that it should be a book. That's what it should be.
Do you want to share it here, or do you want to make people watch the show?
Well, I want you to be surprised when I bring it up on the show.
Okay. That's good.
It's but when I pinpoint when this stuff happened and how America changed, it will make total sense.
It's going to blow my mind?
Yeah. The way America changed at a specific time has to do with influence. And we never went back after that, and it has to do with the USSR. It's very interesting.
Back in the USSR.
Yes. So that's one of my theories.
Kids today, they don't even remember the USSR.
No, they don't. If you were born after 92, right?
Yeah, maybe.
It dissolved 92, right? Who was president? Jesus.
Bush 41.
Yes. Well, the wall came down. It was really when the wall came down, and when that was under. You know what? I should shut up.
Yeah, talk about something else. What else is going on?
I think my victory. Can I tell you a funny story? You know,
sure.
They have these pictures on the wall.
Yeah.
My picture's been up there for a while, and Janice Dean tweeted it.
Yep.
And with Dan Bongino, they were standing there, and they were saying this picture should go home. That picture is a registered victory on my part. That picture is up there because
I'm going to show it to people.
Yeah.
This picture that he's
because
talking
people
about.
like it's been up there, and they keep putting
and it's between the two bathrooms.
They keep putting it down,
and it keeps going back up.
I put it back up there. They finally gave up, and now it's
How about who was it that said, "Greg, there's a painting of you with a red eye"?
Why does it have a red eye? Yeah, why does it have a red eye? Was that Juan Williams?
Maybe. I think it was Juan Williams.
Yeah, he goes, why is there a red eye on your thing? And I go, what was the name of my show, Juan, at 3 a.m? He goes, red eye?
Guess what?
Guess what? By the way, I was going to bring this point up. Guess what is now in every place on the planet? I was watching, what was I watching yesterday? And every single person says, guess what? And it's not like...
You're showing everyone your notes, by the way.
Oh, it doesn't matter. There's nothing there. But it's interesting. This whole guess what thing is across all ages and genders.
I feel like it's been around a long, long time.
No, it's
like
worse.
Before Juan.
It's worse.
You think that Juan has started a trend?
There's 2 trends that are going on in television.
Okay.
2 trends going on in television. One is guess what?
Uh-huh.
I was home for a couple days, and watching commercials.
Yep.
The parent talk of the closed mouth talk. I don't know. That's in every commercial. I don't know. But should we go see a movie? I don't know. You don't notice that?
I'm going to now.
You will see
I'll see it now.
Everywhere. Everywhere. It's like, it's always like a person wants to tell you something. Oh, I don't know about that. It's like they close their mouth. Did you know what I'm talking about?
That's Allison.
But I'm not sure that I have noticed this trend.
I for some reason, it's in every, like, local commercial, like when they're arguing over buying a sofa, or, I don't know. It's like, open your mouth! Just because your mouth is closed. Anyway, but that's a new... I've been noticing that. I've been to your advice, been watching This Is Us. I watched another episode last night.
Yep.
I do find it veering from sentimentality, which I hate, to then, like, really good writing, and then back to sentimentality because of the music. And I realized I don't like music telling me how to
It'd be
feel.
interesting if you could drop out the music, what you would think.
You know what's funny is when they drop out laugh tracks on sitcoms, it's
not funny?
so creepy. Yeah. If you can replace like laugh tracks with horror music and the reverse, which people do people do that on YouTube. They'll put laugh tracks on The Exorcist, or they'll put horror music to Family Ties, and it changes the way you look at something.
Huh.
Isn't
That's
that
interesting.
Judge Napolitano right now is on Cavuto.
There's Jesse too.
Jesse's prepping for the show.
Jesse didn't want to be on the show.
Prep.
Yeah, hard prep. I have a feeling Jesse was out last night.
You have that feeling every day. What gives you that impression?
I don't know. Because you're younger than me. See, when you're older, you assume everybody's going out except for you. It's like everybody goes out. Like, I don't go out anymore. I go home.
You just stay in and drink.
I stay in and I work on my book. And again, last night, I did a great tweet about Brian Stelter. Got 1,000 retweets. Had no memory of it this morning. I get up and I go, it was about Kimberly because he...
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. And then I made a joke about him. And then I wake up in the morning and I have no... Then I go, but I only had 3 glasses of wine.
Tony Coppolino in Lake George, Colorado says, Greg, tell everybody at the 5 you're welcome to an Italian dinner at his house, including wine.
Including wine? No, you meant to... And then they just go, I meant to write wine.
Nah.
Hey, you know what's funny? This is my best text. My friend, I wish a happy birthday to my friend Billy.
Yep.
And he said, thanks, same to you. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. He just wrote, same to you. I have to write, ha. But that's my friend from the band
They want to know what the new book is called, Greg?
It's called The Gutfeld Monologues. And the great thing about this book, it's got all of my monologues, but it's got all new material after each monologue. I talk about what's right, what's wrong, and then I have all personal asides about all of us, including I just wrote last night a whole thing about your guest spot on the Larry Wilmore show. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
But it's common knowledge.
Why does my stomach turn when I hear that?
Remember the New York Times article he brought up and then edited out? We talked about it on the phone.
Yeah, but what was the article about?
It was about how gangs were helping protect businesses during looting.
Yeah.
And then you said, look at the bottom of the article. And the article says they were directing looters to go after
Yes.
Other gross, I think might have been Korean.
Right.
And then Larry was like, what?
Yeah.
That never showed
And then they edited that part out.
Yes. I have that in my book. I hope you don't mind.
Man, no, I don't mind at all.
No,
I
anyway.
don't mind at all.
So you have the monologues, and then on both sides, I'll have like little asides about what happened when I was writing it, and then at the bottom, other stuff. So there's actually twice as much material. No, I'm sorry. Equal amount material.
New material.
Yes. So it's half monologues, half
That's
new material.
really cool. Yeah.
I don't
so
think
you figure out a way to do a collection that is fresh.
Yeah. You know what it is? It's Mystery Science Theater doing my own book.
I had a theory today that we are, with this Russian story, it's like we're in one of those choose your own ending novels.
Yeah.
And we're like in the middle of it. We're crowdsourcing a novel.
That is true.
And getting to the end.
Yeah. It's kind of like we're all voting on whether the dress is gold and white.
Or blue and white.
Blue and white.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. It is. It's so much time.
Jesse just threw away his prep. Wow.
It's all in here.
All right, that's nice.
See?
Jesse, what else?
He doesn't want to be on.
What else? Gutfeld's wearing pink sneakers.
These
I
are
think
salmon.
That deserves some attention.
This is salmon.
Salmon. Salmon.
These are great.
Stream.
These are great.
Yep. We got food. Nobody's opened the food.
Yeah.
Cheese, dried fruits, nuts.
I think we have
crackers.
to revisit the whole food thing because this
Lots
is
of
4 to
vegetables.
5 and none of us
Lots
eat
of
it.
vegetables, lots of
I eat the
Diet
veggies.
Coke.
Is it for 2 shows? By the way, I'm gonna have some
It's
fruit.
for 2 shows. Martha's show too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
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 I don't think Martha's guests deserve food.
What?
Yes, I'm gonna say it. I don't think the guests deserve food. I'm kidding. Of course they deserve food. I'm gonna have some great
Hey,
stuff.
thanks, Corinne. I see your little post there. Anybody got a question for Greg? I will ask it.
Ask them how I feel about owls.
How does Greg feel about owls?
Don't like them.
Why?
Don't like owls. They're kind of not really a bird. If you stare at an owl long enough, they're like almost like a really hairy person because they stand vertical and they don't really fly around. So they're like a very calm person who stares at you. I don't know why people like owls. I mean, would you have an owl as a pet? I think some.
Well, No.
No.
Because they belong in the wild.
My theory is animals in the wild don't like owls either.
Well, that's right, because they're the predator.
Oh, that's true.
And they also can swivel their head around.
Yeah, that's a problem. You know who else can do that? Kill meat.
He was on the Daily Briefing show today. He brought 5...
Did he walk in backwards like he does?
No, he didn't walk in backwards. He had 5 stories to run through and see if I was interested or not. One of them you would have really liked.
What?
There's a new study out of University of California that drinking 2 beers or 2 glasses of wine a day will help you live the
90.
longest.
Yeah, it's something like 90 years.
Well, I'm in.
Yeah, the thing is, it doesn't work the way I want it to work. Because if I drink 6 a day, then I could be 270.
Oh.
Right? 9 times 3? 27?
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
You got it. You still got it.
That was pretty good.
Multiplication tables
Uh-huh.
firing on all cylinders.
Added 0.
Hey, Brooke Kennedy, met you in the
Zero.
Savannah Airport. How you doing? Glad you're watching. Okay, well,
Savannah Airport.
last question. Do you guys get butterflies in the stomach before you go on? Jesse's like, never.
No.
Greg?
I do.
No, I get butterflies after because I'm like, what did I say?
That is hilarious. That is hilarious. That's like
That's a great answer.
It's like,
checking Twitter.
Like, I better wake up this morning and see something ugly. I get tired.
After a show.
No, before a show.
Before a show. Yeah, it makes you start yawning. It's a weird thing.
It's because I think your brain is telling you to get more oxygen because you have to think. So you get into this
Calm down.
Yeah, but it's like, no, but you start yawning to get oxygen to the brain so you can think faster.
Yeah.
That's my theory.
All right, well, this has been fun. Haven't done it in a while.
Yeah.
Wanna say goodbye?
Goodbye.
Goodbye, America.